jump straight to the papers. Just yesterday, we had our very own expert from Nation Media Group who was just breaking it down to us on what way forward for Gachagua. And it seems that the impeachment happened yesterday. And this is simply because members of the National Assembly yesterday voted to send Deputy Rigathi Gachagua packing in a precedent-setting move under the 2010 Constitution. And it seems that we are a country of many fasts. And the situation is as is on ground, Mariam.
That's right. 281 members of the National Assembly voted for Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment against 44 who voted against. That's a reduction in 10 from the number who had originally signed the motion supporting his impeachment. That was 291. But before that, of course, we had the Deputy President give a defense, a very passionate defense, where he also played video clips showing several things, saying that one, he was not speaking out of turn when he spoke about cabinet secretaries or other leaders and their performance of their duties. He was only taking the cue from President William Ruto. He played clips of William Ruto calling, PSs and CSs lazy. He also played another clip of the president almost attacking the former DCI boss, George Kinoti. And he said, I was only taking the cue from my president.
I don't know who advised him, but I feel like that was such a wrong move, considering that you've not been having a good relationship with number one. Why would you use any of his clips and trying to vindicate yourself from such a situation? I know that...
It's a defense,
Yeah, it's a defense, yes, but if you and I are not on the same page, Mariam, why would you go throwing my name in the National Assembly? To me, that was not a good move.
I don't know if it had anything to do with the fact that the MPs voted to impeach him, although I do think his fate was sealed long before. This is more of a political move than anything about either the charges against him, whether it's, gross misconduct, violation of the Constitution. I think this is more of a political move. Clearly, Kenya Kwanza and Azimio had the numbers to impeach the Deputy President. But he did get a chance to speak out and say several things, including the fact that the origin of this shareholding statement was not himself. As much as he said it in public, there were deals made by the Kenya Kwanza administration with Musalia Mudavadi, with Moses Wetangula, that they deliver votes in exchange for seats like, the Prime Cabinet Secretary, Speaker, etc., etc.
Sounds like shareholding to me. But now the DP Gachagua's fate will be in the hands of the Senate. The trial house will, which is the next battlefront for vicious fight, and of course it's going on to the next level. And as that happens, the National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula is expected to have notified the Senate counterpart Amason Kingi on the vote by Thursday, and of course it goes on like that. So even in the Senate, I don't think he has favorable numbers, keeping in mind that this time around the motions, or rather there was instruction from President William Ruto and ODM Raila Odinga yesterday, who whipped their members. So if they're going to do the same at the Senate, then basically the situation will be very difficult for DP Gachagua to actually defend himself.
That's true. His last recourse, should the Senate vote to impeach him, is to go to the courts, and he does have several channels. He could go, all the way up to the Supreme Court in pushing against his impeachment. Of course, we wait to see whether the Senate will vote the same way as the National Assembly.